South building right now, which is the one kind of like underground. It's the larger one where a lot of companies are, and we're gonna be going over to mypops.ca because apparently they have My U2s available for sale, and of course we've got to check that out. Also, I gotta let you guys know that we are gonna be bumping into Rye the Pop Guy eventually. I don't know where he is, but we'll find him. And anyways, I think we made it, so let's see if they still have any available. Okay, everybody, we made it over to the booth, and they want me to sign a couple of them here. Of course I'm going to be, and they also said the first fan that comes by, they can actually buy it with my signature on it. So, let's do this here, guys, right at the bottom. Look at that. Come on. And then I'll put the TP on there too, of course. And I think we have another 3 to sign, so you know what? Let's do it. Okay, guys, take a look at the stuff that they have here in their more expensive spot, where they've got like some signed figures. I'm also seeing a bunch of anime ones, because that is kind of their specialty. I feel like a lot of people pick those up here. We have some really great stuff. Also, way up at the top there, everybody, that limited edition Courage the Cowardly Dog as the Great Eggplant, and below that, Lightning McQueen. Then to the right of that one, Marty McFly from Funko Pop Blitz. Honestly, so cool. Okay, now that we've signed some stuff, everybody, we are coming into the booth, and I've got to do some looking around. It's handheld for now because of how tight it is, but there's a lot of cool stuff like anime over here, and then I see some Pokemon down at the end. Lots of great stuff. Oh, now here is something that I love to check out, guys. Tony the Tiger, Bullseye, even the Loot Llama, a lot of great 10-inch ones. Ooh, whoa, check out this one here, guys. The Dunharrow King. This is actually the first time I've ever seen it in person, the limited edition figure. That is crazy. I don't think I was able to get this one. No, I remember. I missed it on the website, but I love to see it here, and it's 90 bucks, which kind of makes sense because it is sold out and, you know, gone forever. And now coming down a little bit, guys, I am, of course, digging around for new figures that I might need for my collection. We've got, like, Kearney Zizikowicz. Oh, that is a funny one you don't see too often. We've also got, like, Pingu. Oh, Muddy Shrek, too, not just the regular one. It's so funny because this one here, a little fun fact, they released, like, almost, I swear it was almost a decade later in the exact same mold, but it has that muddy version of them. Lawyer Morty. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, we finally bumped into Rye the Pop Guy over here. Well, we found you.
We didn't do a segment where like I bumped into you.
No, but he's here. He's here now. And then looking around, guys, what else do we have? Some SpongeBob, Vampire Mr. Burns, so many cool figures. Okay, now everybody, I've come over to this shelf here and I wanted to show you because up at the top, they've got Electric State. That's always fun. I do like Cosmo. But then above that, look at this, guys. They've got the Chase Frodo, also City Hunter Predator, and the Dunharrow King again. Actually, a bunch of really cool stuff like Coraline with Dowsing Rod, Great White Shark. So many cool ones. Oh, look at this, guys. The Amber T-Rex. I love how that one looks because it's like kind of translucent. And then coming down the aisle a little bit more, I guess I'm trying my best here to show you as much as I can. But we also have like Eddie Funko here. Crazy because the deluxe edition just released a little while ago, which is so cool. We've got like Apex Legends, so many video game ones actually. And check this out, guys. The Maximus Chase from Fallout. Now, I know the season 2 is coming soon. Also, Cooper Howard. If you guys watched my video a little while ago, you would know we tried to get that figure but could not get it, so maybe. Everybody here, we came into a little bit of a nook, a little bit of a pop nook. Shout out to Blake. Anyways, we've got some cool sports ones here, and we've got Messi, Neon City Kong. Oh, am I hearing something from the wings over here, Ryan?
Nope.
Did I take your joke?
Huh?
Did I take your joke?
Caught me off guard, man.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But anyways, we're all looking around here, guys. It is a bit tight, but yeah, lots of cool stuff. Oh, look at this, guys. The bitty boxes, those are so great. Ooh, look at this, everybody. We've got a bunch of DC figures here. Man-Bat, that is such a good one. I remember I got this one when it first came out. So sweet, though. Also, the Superman up here with the new limited edition sticker. Batman Superman Fusion is so sweet. Let me see if I can focus on that one. Yeah, that is so sick. Then we've got like Green Goblin above that. And if you take a look up here, guys, the Joker and Harley Quinn, actually 2 different Joker and Harley Quinns, really cool to see. Okay, everybody, we made it out of the booth. It was busy in there, but I guess we'll just keep walking around because there's still so much else to check out. Thought we were done over at My Pop's booth, but then I came out, everybody, they have the Skibbity Toilet Funko Pop. I was able to get the cameraman a little while ago. I never got this one. I don't know if we're gonna get it today because it is just like a regular figure, but still so weird to see. And then I've got to show you this too, because they did just get their new Canada exclusive sticker, and so for this one here, they are the exclusive retail partners. So I thought I would show you guys this too, because that looks so clean. Made it to our next booth, everybody. Fugitive Toys here, where we're of course gonna have to do some looking around. They've got like a bunch of Labubus, mystery boxes, and well, blind boxes too. And we've got to check out the Funko Pop selection that they have here, because they usually have a pretty good amount. First thing I want to check out, everybody, is they have those Coca-Cola the Monsters, as well as the Bikini Bottom Buddies, which I do need still. I don't have all of them yet. And going down, look at this, guys. They've got Deadpool, Bert, Cake, Crowley. That is actually the one that I got a little while ago from a mystery box, which is really cool. I don't know if I got it from them, but still, so neat to see here. And then down in the corner, guys, I got to show you that original Jabba the Hutt Freddy Funko as, is that one Skull Trooper there? Honestly, really great stuff. And Mike Tyson, who is, by the way, I believe here this weekend doing a signing. So for $35, that is not bad at all. All right, now, one of my favorite things, everybody, that I always like to take a look at when I come here is their Smisky selection. There's so many. The problem is with me is that I have so many random Smiskies that I don't know which ones I need, so I can't get them today. Now, everybody, we've come around to the front side here where they have a lot of DC stuff. Like, I'm loving that Superman one that they have in the corner there, the original. And then also going down, everybody, like kind of to the middle there, they've got a lot of the anime ones. And if you want to go below that and over there to the Dragon Ball stuff, look at those guys there. They've got a lot of the chrome ones. I love that metallic Wheeze is such a hard one to find. Honestly, really, really great stuff. And they are kind of like known for a lot of their anime stuff, so it's cool to see all of this together. Top corner here, everybody, we have a lot of the brand new San Diego things. Must have picked them up while they were at the convention. And then below that, look at all of the Disney stuff that they have. And then moving over, we've got a lot of WWE, some more anime, and bottom left corner there, look at that, guys. They've got Yogi Bear. Oh no, that's the Gemini one. Sorry, I was thinking it was Fugitive Toys for a second there. But yeah, lots of really great stuff. Walking by the Grinch over here, everybody. Oh my gosh, I know. He is attacking some kids right now. Now, everybody, behind me here, we actually have the Netflix and Wednesday booth. And I want to talk about this one here because it's a giant inflatable house. I think it looks so cool and creepy. Perfect for kind of like spooky season coming soon. Okay, we've been walking around a little bit here at Fan Expo, and I noticed a pretty cool Loungefly bag here, but it's also attached to...
Oh my God, hi.
Look, I think one of the biggest Scooby-Doo collectors I've ever seen.
This is Tristan.
And this is Tristan. How crazy is this?
Who would have thought?
This is so cool. Also, you're hunting around for Scooby-Doo stuff today? Is that the idea?
Trying to, yeah. Everything's a Scooby hunt. Even if we don't find a Scooby, it's always a Scooby hunt.
I heard that. Maybe Monster High dolls around. I know you like those too. They're
Everything.
always around.
Bratz, Monster High, Barbies, anything really.
That's so funny. Oh yeah, it was good seeing you.
Yeah, it was fun
it's so funny. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Okay, now everybody, we've come into the Lego booth because they have a lot of these huge displays over here, like the Alphaba and Glinda, and I just want to show you some of them because it looks pretty crazy. Look at this, everybody, the Going Merry. This is actually one that you built recently, Noah. Pretty cool. I like it. Looks like they're also selling some of the new sets as well. I'm seeing Fortnite as well as Wednesday, which totally makes sense because that huge Wednesday booth is here. But check these out, everybody. They've got these giant brick-built Bowsers, and if you take a look over there, guys, a big Mario too. Oh, and a brand new unreleased set, everybody. The Game Boy. Look at that. It even comes with the cartridges too. It is so sweet. All right, everybody. We're now walking by the Tron Ares booth, and I know that there are Pops coming out for this later this year, and they've got a light cycle you can ride. How crazy. Check this out, everybody. We came over to the Nerds Gummy Clusters booth. Had to get some. There's like 3 inside, but it's totally worth it. Okay, guys, we came over to another booth here that I want to look through because there is a bunch of Funko Pops, Pokemon, action figures, you name it. Actually, come in this side here, everybody, because look at this. This is where they have all of their more expensive stuff. We've got a lot of Chases over here, 5th Gear Luffy. We also have like that Diamond Edition Buzz Lightyear is one of my favorites. I also see Spider-Ham in the corner there is so great. Okay, this one's great. It's clobbering time, everybody. We have the black and white The Thing. I think that is such a cool figure to see here. Honestly, guys, there's so much, and I know I haven't picked up anything yet. It's because there's so many things. I don't know what I want to grab. And I guess everybody also coming to this side here, I wanted to show you because they have some really great stuff, like Fluffy over here. The flocked dog meat is so great. I remember when that one first released, actually. The new Five Nights at Freddy's one, which is so cool. It's a great collection. I love the Ruined Roxy and Ruined Chica. And then looking around a little more, we've also got like some Marvel Rivals ones, which are so cool. And just below that, look at this, guys. A little out of season, but you still love to see it. The Elf on the Shelf, the new one that released last year. So many great figures here. Found a booth here, everybody, with some really great collectibles. And I just want to show you some of the things that they have because look, they've got like Pop t-shirt bundles I saw over here. And then a little bit farther down, everybody. There we go. Do you see it? The Boba Fett ornament. I think that is so cool. It's a Hallmark one. And to the right of that, guys, down at the bottom, the Batman Returns Dorbs 3-pack. Do you see it there? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that so cool? Honestly, such a big fan of the older like Funko stuff. Oh, and check this out too. Look at this one, guys. Another Funko figure. It is one of their legacy collection ones from Magic the Gathering. $29, and it was from like, I think like 2014, 2015. Pretty sweet. Found another pretty good selection of Pops here, guys. Look at that, like kind of like the nerd Hello Kitty hidden in the back there. This one actually a little higher too. But the one that really stood out to me is down there, the White Lantern Sinestro. Do you guys see him there in that kind of like Green Lantern box? I really like that one. And looking around, there was something else that stood out to me. Where'd it go? Aha, there it is. The original Splinter. Do you see him down there next to that 8-bit shredder? Again, oh, and the original shredder above that. Walking by everybody, I'm going handheld here because I found a pretty good selection of Pops. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys, up at the top there. They have some of the Pop Monsters, and they're not even that expensive, $10, and that one there is $15. And then doing some other looking around, What else do we have here? Vulpix is a really fun one from Star Wars. But yeah, kind of like a random selection that I'm enjoying. I just pulled him down, everybody, and he looks kind of decent, but the box is not amazing, so I think I'm gonna skip on it, even though I would love to grab this guy. Made it over to the Fan Expo merch booth, guys, where they actually have a lot of exclusives. Look at this, we've got some handmade by robots over here. Also a little bit farther down, we've got some more handmade by robots. Look at these guys, some Stranger Things ones. Then coming down, everybody, look at all of this different stuff that they've got. These are like the exclusives that normally in the States might go somewhere else, but here in Canada, we get them, you know, to Fan Expo, which I think is really cool, especially with, like, you know, the Toxic Avenger coming out soon. They actually have it available here, and the new Stitch ones, which I love. And I mean, there's so many great ones. Honestly, that Spider-Man comic, probably my favorite here. Okay, we're now going over to the other building, everybody, and I think this is gonna be pretty good. It's a lot of those booths where they're, you know, more like mom and pop collectible ones. We should be able to find some cool stuff there. First booth we're coming up on here, guys, in the front room is actually gonna be the buy 5 any items, get the 6th one free. I never usually do, but there's always some good collectibles there, so we've got to go check it out. Plus, it's got like the most pops at the con. It looks really cool when you're walking through it. All right, first figure I found, guys, I kind of want to grab this. It is Tarful, Unhooded Emperor, and the Utapau. I knew that, guys. Look at this, the clone trooper. Mom behind the camera there. Look at this. Come in. Tarful.
Ooh,
look at this.
He's pretty cute.
I know. It's a great 3-pack. Normally exclusive to Walmart. That's so cool, but there's still so much to look through, guys. It's a good choice, though. Looking at some of the ones up at the top there, guys, this is where they have the more expensive ones. I'm noticing like Winnie the Pooh, Alfredo Linguini, Pocahontas, and as we get a little bit farther down, it seems like that's kind of like the Nightmare Before Christmas section. And then down there, we've got some older ones too, and some really great exclusives. Another spot I always love to look at, guys, is their bigger figures, because they have some amazing ones and some pretty old ones too, but also, you know, mix in with some new stuff. We've got like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. I'm also noticing, it's funny, they've got 2 elephants on top of each other there. We've got Horton and Miss Jumbo with Dumbo. But there was one that I wanted to show you. Where did it go? Aha! Stretch, Fatso, and Stinky. There we go, from Casper. I think that is just such a funny 3-pack. I love it. Checking out all of the Fallout figures too, guys. I'm really excited about them right now because, of course, the new season is coming soon, so it's really neat to see all of them together. But I'm noticing like the Play and Collect Locksmith up at the top there. Do you guys see that one? Also, another one that's really standing out to me is one right next to Super Mutant. But then, check it out, guys, they have the Nuka Girl, one that I do already have in my collection. But when that one released, I was so excited about it. They made it for Fallout 76, so it's like, you know, not my favorite Fallout game, but I am glad that they did still make it. And then over here, guys, on the right, a little bit lower, look at this. They have Funtime Freddy, Ballora, Ella. There is so many great video game figures here. I honestly just love to see it all together. Just came out of the booth here, everybody, because there is a lot on the outside as well. So I figured I would show you all of the Batman ones, especially because Noah, you've been talking about Batman a lot recently. So it's cool to have, like, you know, so many of them here in one place. And I do have a good amount of Batman figures, but I'm always looking to see if there's any that I might need for the collection. And it's tough to remember because I have so many, but yeah, there's definitely some great ones here I had to show you. Been doing a little bit of walking, everybody, and we bumped into an inflatable Alf. If you guys don't know, he's been featured on the channel a couple times. How cool is that? I almost want to get it for him, but I don't know how much it is. It's pretty sweet though. Found a booth here, everybody, that has a lot of cheaper pops, but also behind me, they have some expensive figures. And I want to show you what they've got. Because look at that, guys, the Buzz Lightyear metallic glow-in-the-dark, as well as the metallic Buzz Lightyear. Above that, they've got the Peanuts 4-pack with all 4 green Snoopies. I think that is so cool. We've got some Chases over there. The 4-pack of Gemini, black and white, metallic, Universal Monsters. I love that set. And then panning across, there's just so many rare ones, including, look at that there, guys, the Turtles SpongeBob, which I actually have in my collection. But it's so cool to see it still in the bag because I'll be honest, guys, when I got mine, I took it out of the bag. We had to open it up for the video. Found some more pops, everybody. Looks like Rye the Pop Guy's also recording here. Oh, you know what? I found one that I want. I found one that I want already, guys. And I think this is going to be one of the purchases I make today because I'm so excited about this one. It is Leech from Masters of the Universe. Let me just make sure the box looks all right. But I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that, everybody. I did not mean to do that. But I was looking at Leech here. I'm definitely going to be grabbing it now. But this is such a cool figure. Yeah, let's pick this guy out. Came over to the Icons autograph booth, guys, because they have so many cool signed Funko Pops. If you guys don't know, they also do Niagara Falls Comic Con, like a bunch of the cons around here. So to see all these together really is sweet. And I don't know if you guys remember, I actually picked up one of their mystery boxes a little while ago, and apparently there are 4 signed Pops in there now. I don't know if I'm gonna go for one today, but it is so cool to see like a table full of signatures. Big wall of Pops over here, everybody, but that's not what I want to show you because we see kind of like regular Pops everywhere. I wanted to show you guys these. They have some of the Pop Pez here. Look, we can get like Todoroki and All Might. Bob Ross, and it's funny that these are getting a little bit more expensive because they're harder to find. The good news is for me, I got most of them when they first came out, so you know, they're like about $5 to $10, but really so cool to see so many of them all at once today. Oh, and just behind that, everybody, they also have pint-sized heroes and Biddy Pops and a bunch of like mystery box. I wonder if there's any mystery minis hidden in here. Aha, look at this. We have some of the old My Little Pony ones, which you, again, do not see sealed very much. Oh, My Hero 2. Thank you, Ride the Pop Guy, for showing that one off. Pretty sweet. Walking down this one a little bit more, everybody. First time I've seen this figure in person. Skull Bob, look at this. How sweet. I said sweet again. What is the sweet counter on this video, everybody? It's gotta be a lot. Either way though, I love this one because they made him kind of like black and white with the red accents, and then he's got the skull for the face. If you guys don't know, it's actually from Bob's Big Boy, the restaurant, and they've actually got a design where it is like him with the skull face. I think it's pretty cool that they've now turned it into a pop. Came to the outside of the booth, everybody, and look at this one here. Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. Now, it's rumored that they might be getting a movie or something coming soon, so I've been thinking about getting this one. They have it for $63, which is not a bad deal. I like it.
Looks pretty good, too.
It does look clean. Well, I was telling them here at the booth that we found one the other day, but it was super damaged, so I don't know. Thinking about it. Now, everybody, we came up on the fly-by-night booth. Honestly, one of my favorites to look through for Pops because they usually have some really rare stuff. So we're gonna be looking through this a little bit. I'll point out some things that I enjoy. They always have some cool Pops. Now, one spot that I always love to check when I come to their booth is kind of like, you know, they're more cartoony figures because they usually have a good variety. And like, look over here, guys. We got like Frozone and Screenslaver, Mr. Pricklepants, a lot of the ones from Winnie the Pooh. And then above that, look at this, guys. We have some Snow White figures. The Iron Giant, oh my gosh, this is so funny. I was talking to a guy earlier who wanted the Iron Giant from the Iron Giant, and it's right there. $100, there it is. We also have the Count, and then way above that, look at this, guys. We're like Foot Soldier, Freddy, Funko, and Shredder, and those two there are actually the, let me think about it here, digital Pops, which then you can redeem to get those ones later on, and that Shredder you hardly ever see. Now, of course, guys, another spot that I love to look is the larger figures, and they've got, this is so funny, I just got this one a little while ago, $60. I'm trying to think how much I paid for it. I think it was about that. That sounds pretty reasonable, actually. We also have like the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, Parks and Rec, Green Hornet and Kato, Child, Big Mom, Colossal Titan. Wow, this is a great selection. I'm seriously, guys, like this is, not even glazing here. This is just why I love coming in here, because they always have interesting figures to look at. Like the ED-209. Oh, there we go, guys. The one from RoboCop. And then, of course, we've got to take a look over here at their superheroes. They've got some ad icons at the bottom. I'm liking that Hawkman for $20. That one's really cool. Owlman's also really cool. I know there's the one, is it Court of Owls? I don't know if he's in that, but if he is, that would be a pretty sweet figure to pick up because I think Noah was actually thinking of reading that one. I'll have to show him it. I don't know, maybe he'd like it. Oh, hold on, everybody. I think I found a figure that I want to grab today. Oh no, yeah, this is one that I'm definitely going to be getting. Let me just see what the box looks like before I get too excited here. Okay, you know what? I think it's just the protector that has a bit of a smudge on it, but it's Agent K and Nebel. Oh my gosh, from Men in Black. If you guys don't know, they're those little guys that drink coffee the whole time. That is too funny. I've got one more spot in my backpack, so I think for $25, this is the other one that I'm getting for sure. It is later, and now that I'm back, I want to show you the Funko Pops that I picked up. It was only 2 different ones, but I think what I did end up grabbing was some pretty great stuff that you hardly ever see anymore. And this first one that we've got here is Leech from Masters of the Universe. If that was your booth that I accidentally knocked over and you're watching this video, I apologize. I don't know what happened. It was just like they were so perfectly next to each other, and then when I moved it forward just so I could grab it, it totally knocked them all over. Why am I explaining it to you again? You just saw it. Anyways, opening this one up, I wanted to show you it because I actually got this original toy a couple weeks ago. It was over at a one-man toy show where he was selling a bunch of his old collectibles, and I was able to get, I think it was probably about 8 different original Masters of the Universe figures. So when I saw this figure, I thought it'd be perfect to have both of them in the collection. If you guys don't know how Leech works, he actually has like a button on his chest. Well, for the original figure anyways, not the Funko Pop. And what you would do is you would press down on it, and the face would actually like suction cup to stuff, and then he would kind of be like this everywhere. I know that the hands and legs are also suction cups. The ones that I have aren't too suctiony though. I think it's just the face that works the best because I think after a while they probably became a little less, I don't know, like sticky. Whatever it is though, it is still such an amazing figure, and I love how weird this looks like. Take a look at him. His entire face is like a, well, fake suction cup for this, but normally a big suction cup. And now that I have this one in the collection, I'm probably gonna be getting more of them in the future because like whenever I see them, I tend to pick them up now. Then everybody, the next figure that I picked up was this one here, Agent K and Knievel. I got it from the Fly By Night booth, and if you've watched any of my like local con videos before, I tend to go to his booth and pick something up. And this one is just so amazing. I know I've talked about this before, but I want to do a video about Pop Buddies, and I know that Knievel is like a perfect one for that video. Like, he is so good. It's just such a weird little thing to include in the figure. And so that's one of the main reasons that I picked him up, because don't get me wrong, Agent K is cool, but that Knievel with coffee pot makes it 100 times better. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all that I have today for Fan Expo. It was a jam-packed day with a lot of cool collectibles. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely hit the subscribe button down below because it helps out so much. But seriously, have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow!